Yep. Yeah. Yep. Bluey. Beak. Alright. So, welcome to a video. Today, I'm going to be doing something that I originally was going to do on a stream. But I decided ultimately just to do a video because I think it would just be a little bit easier. It's me painting cars. It's one of those things where I don't really think it's going to be a good stream. I think it'll just be a better video. Because I really want to share this. I want to share me making Bluey and Bingo for TARCA. Much like I did a few years back with doing the Carlino Casagrande car. Whenever I did that for my Nicktoons Racing League series. I've been playing this for a few months. I've been wanting to get Bluey and Bingo into this series probably since last year ended, really, for TARCA with the Backyard Runs 300. And better late than ever, we're about to literally reach May, which is the time of TARCA 500, which is where these two are going to be debuting. So I gotta get these cars done. I have to get these cars done. So that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. Okay, so welcome to GIMP. This is the software that I use for painting the cars for Nicktoons Racing League, TARCA, whatever it is. Basically anything from my Toyota 16 or Racing Network series. Or I guess like Saga or Universe or whatever it is. You know. Pretty much this is going to be basically the same exact thing as my Carl video. The only difference is, of course, I'm going to be using Dodge. The Dodge, like the template or the texture file, I guess, as I called it in the first video. Just to simplify things for new people if they are here. Which, by the way, if you are coming from, let's say, for example, the reaction video I just posted, thank you. What is it, something like 1,000 views in the first 3 days that's been out? Like, what? That's insane. Got very lucky, I guess. Got very, very lucky, but let's go ahead and begin with Bluey. Let's go ahead and get the blue of the dog. Let's get the blue dog. There she is. Blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Alright, so pretty much for every single car, with the exception of Chevys, which I did last time with Carlino Casagrande, I basically put the character right here. That's pretty much where I'll put the character, on the side skirt of the car like this, and I'm just gonna copy this and move it all the way to the other side as well. And now, my favorite game, which is try to see how close I can possibly get this artwork to match the other side. This is always fun. I love this part. This is always fun. I totally don't mean that ironically. I really love this part. I don't. I really, really don't. I hate it so much. Let me go and actually focus myself on that part. Because I think that is perfect. Yeah, just about. Maybe a kilter over. Yeah, looks good. I like that. I also forgot I need to go and grab the accent color of the Bluey here, so I'm just gonna go and grab the bright blue here, and just gonna go ahead and use base color and use the fill bucket tool to turn the car to that blue. Alright, so first things first, I kind of want to get the basic design of the car squared away, because I think that's going to be the hardest part of this. I'm just gonna get the light blue. Gonna go on mirror, use the mirror symmetry, horizontal symmetry. Gonna go ahead and adjust it to where it's in the middle. Kind of give or take in the middle, because this file doesn't actually have a middle point, because NASCAR Twisted Sister concept. This is back whenever they were actually doing that, so these cars are not technically symmetrical. So we gotta make it as symmetrical as possible, while also, having to deal with that. But it still works, so I'm just gonna go and use it, and it's still very useful because I don't have to twin it on this side either. It should be something so simple as just doing this. And I'll go back and I'll clean it up if I need to clean it up. But something like that, maybe. And I'll just fill all this in like this. I'm just gonna do a little bit to make it look a little bit nicer. We're just gonna kind of smoothen this out just a little bit. Just like that. Like, gonna make it a little bit smoother. We'll still keep the exact same characteristics of whatever we're trying to do, but I'm just gonna make it to where it's a little bit smoother of a transition. Yeah, I think that looks good right there, I think. Yeah, that looks fine. How's it looking on the air side? Pretty decent on the air side, I think, yeah. There might be a few little things here and there that don't look too accurate, but it's all good. Like I said, it's one of those things where, like, the symmetry isn't perfect, so it's like, pixels I'm sure are going to be there, but it's not going to be, like, as long as it's, like, aesthetically pleasing, I'm okay with it. I think we're just going to grab the blue on the top, like the dark, very dark blue on the top. I think what we're going to do for this is we're going to make it to where the roof and the deck lid, the rear deck lid, is that blue color. I think that is perfect, honestly. Yeah, that works. And on this side, it's gonna look a little bit different, but I can fix it. I can do this. I can fix it a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna paint all this blue, just like that. And that actually looks kind of sick. I like how it slopes down too. That's very nice. I like that. It looks cool. Let's also make it to where this rear deck lid does the exact same thing. Just do that. There we go. That'd be nice. Honestly, I think the design of the car is pretty much done. Honestly. I might maybe make a few changes here and there, maybe at some point, but I think for now, that looks like Bluey car. That looks good. I like that. I might maybe make it to where this back here kind of has a little bit more of a design going on. Because I do ultimately like the idea of this white being continued all the way throughout the car. And then the spoiler, I will also go ahead and make that color of like dark blue. So let me go and grab the spoiler. Let me go and change the color of that. And there we go. Now all I really have to do is just add the numbers, add the name on the top, right here and right here, and then add whatever I'm going to be putting for the hood, which I think everyone can probably guess what I'm going to be putting on the hood. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do the most predictable part first. Bluey! I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. It was too obvious. I had to. So I think what I'm going to be doing then for the numbers is I might do something like the dark blue for this, for the side number, and then the ears for the hood. Alright, and for the number, I kind of try whenever I'm doing, especially whenever I'm doing like two characters together, who are going to be on the exact same team, I kind of try to make their numbers kind of match like each other, really. And I think 67 for Bluey. And then I'm going to be doing 65 for Bingo. I think that'll just be good. Because I already have a 7. I already have a 5. I want to do 67 for Bluey and 65 for Bingo. So duplicate that layer. Let's go and do this again, but this time for the opposite part. Just go and flip this around. This is some great commentary. I mean, what do you expect? It's just like my commentary from my races. Really, there's no difference. You really cannot tell the difference. I promise you. I think that'll be good. I think that looks perfect. The 67 of Bluey. This is sick. I love this car. This looks good. Alright, I'm actually really surprised. It actually looks really cool. And then, of course, the piece de resistance. The 67 on top of the roof, that's gonna be the awesome, like, gold color, which is gonna be really good looking. Alright, we go ahead and just, like, size this up just a little bit. Size it up just a little bit so that way it fits a little better on the roof, just a little bit. I would say that looks pretty good. Maybe just a nudge or two over, I would say. And then I'll just do the last thing, which is just grabbing my channel's fonts, which is Sega Script, and just make the name of the driver. So in this case, it's going to be Bluey. Bluey Healer. Just go ahead and do that. I think that's around the spot where I usually put it, so maybe let's go and duplicate it to the other side. And that, my friends, is Bluey. I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now next, I'm going to move on to her sister, Bingo. Bingo Healer, upcoming. Let me just go make sure this is all right and all nice and even, which I think it should be, because I'm that good. I'm not that good. Not that good. I didn't get it right. I didn't get it even. Hold on, wait. That's a little bit better. Yeah, okay. I get it. I did it. Are you guys proud of me? I did it. Blue dog down. Time for orange one. Alright. Just like Bluey, it's gonna be a Dodge. Every single TARCA car is a Dodge. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I just kind of was like, after I kind of figured out that, like, oh, they're all running Dodges, I was like, maybe that'll just be like the sponsor of the entire racing series, and no other person can use anything like a Ford, Chevy, or Toyota, you know. Just lore stuff. Anyways, Bing search engine. There she is. Bing search engine. Alright, so let's go and grab the... Let's just grab the lovely orange. Let's grab the lovely orange color. Very, very nice color. Oh, nice looking car already. I kind of want to try to see if maybe I can... Because you see how, like, she has this, like, square type thing going around like that. And honestly, even the middle stripe. I'm actually thinking about maybe making it to where on the very top of the car, I have a middle stripe just going all the way down. I think that'd be kind of cool. So I'm just gonna go and size her down just a little bit. Let's go and flip her to that side. She looks good. I think that looks perfect. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go and duplicate her and do the same exact thing with Bluey, really. Flip her this way, rotate 180 degrees, and kind of cut off this ear just a little bit. That's kind of what I'm going for here, because you cut off the ear, and I think that actually looks pretty damn accurate. Hold on, let me check the hand. That might be the most perfectly accurate placement I've ever made. Is the damn ear. The damn ear is even perfect. That's amazing. Okay. It's the power of Bingo. My god. No wonder why everyone loves Bingo. Damn. I get it now. I understand. Let me think. What do I want to do with the Bingo? With the Bing? What do I want to do with Bing that makes her interesting from her sister? Okay. I think I got an idea. Go and turn on symmetry. Let's go and turn on the mirror. And my cats are killing each other. Love it. So I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing something very similar to Bluey, but not quite. I think I'm going to do something a little bit interesting. You know how before we had the line across, and we kind of made the entire hood and the entire top part of the car, I should say, and part of the sides. We are going to be making the top of the car, but we're not going to be doing it the same exact way. I think I'm going to do this instead, and I think this will actually be kind of cool. We're just going to take this up, and I'm just going to kind of make it to where that is going to be the way this is going to get to the top of the car. So it'll be the exact same thing, but it'll just be slightly different enough to where I think it will be cool. And that's all that's gonna be. It's just gonna be this one part. And that's what it's gonna be. I think that's gonna look cool. I think that's gonna look sick. So I'm gonna do that. I think that's gonna look awesome. Personally. I just need to smoothen it out just a little bit, I think. But I think it should be amazing once it's finished. Yeah, make it smooth, just make it a little bit more of a smoother transition up. Just like that. Let me go and make it to where all of this is colored in, so that way I'm finished with this part. And I guess now we should go ahead and get this part of Bingo. And we are going to be doing this. I think that looks pretty good. Let me think, is there anything else I want to add to this car? Well, I do have something, but I don't know how it's gonna look. But we can go and try and see if we can add it. I made Bluey's dots as well, like on the back of her, and I also made Bingo's as well. I didn't use Bluey's, but I think I could probably use Bingo's. I think. Let me try. Let me see. It's gonna look like the old oh god, what was it? The Ferrari. It's gonna look like the old Ferrari. Maybe I could make it like the number be in here. Oh, honestly, low-key, that actually looks sick. Oh yeah, that totally, that's what I'm doing. Totally, that's what I'm doing. It'll be like a background piece to the number. Oh, that looks, okay, that looks awesome. Okay, that's perfect. And then maybe kind of similar to Bluey's, I can have like the white up here be the number font. And then like maybe make a darker color, like the inside of her ears, like the actual orange that's actually outside of the car, because I think it's the exact same orange, and just using that for the very top. This will be a little bit easier too whenever it comes to the actual rear of the car, because all this is going to be is literally just going to be this. And then simply just making it to where the spoiler is that color as well. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's currently sitting at about 50 minutes in terms of the recording for now. That's sure to change, I'm sure, in editing, hopefully. Unless I fell asleep at the editing wheel, which very well could be possible. Wake up, Taylor, wake up. You're almost done. Wake up. I think this will be right here, just about there-ish. Yeah, just about. I'm gonna do something that a lot of people, if they're even still watching up to this point, are probably not going to expect, but you might expect it. It's just something dumb I had the idea to do. Because, you know, I did add Bluey to Bluey's car, so naturally, let's add Bingo to Bingo's car. Let's just do that! That'll work! There we go. Let's do it. Yeah, why not? Maybe one day if Bandit or Chili gets an episode, maybe that'll be whenever I add them to TARCA. You never know. I actually had to transparent this. I couldn't actually find this, so I actually had to take a photo of the actual episode and just kind of do it myself. So yeah. It took a little bit of effort, just a little bit more effort than the Bluey one. But yeah, I like that. Looks cool. And now, I think, just like the Bluey car, the last thing I really need to do now is just add the numbers and the name. And that's it. And we have ourselves two of the Hillers. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I finally got around to doing this. I've been wanting to do this for so damn long. I just never had the opportunity to. It's gonna be nice to finally get this out of the way. It's gonna be very, very nice. I kind of think I want to make this this circle a little bit bigger, just so that way it kind of like it complements the number instead of it just being kind of overshadowed by it, just like that. Alright, we're good. We're okay, I promise. It's not going to look perfect on each side because, of course, it's such a weird shape that I have, but it kind of works, oddly enough. Like, I really like it for some reason. I don't really know why. I just like it. It's just cool looking. I'm sorry. I just can't get over it. It's really cool looking. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. I think that, holy shit, that's perfect, I think. The way the middle line here kind of brings it all together, I think that's literally directly middle, I think. That's awesome. That is perfect. Oh my god, that's great. Okay. We're going to do the name. The final thing that we are going to do in this video is over an hour. It has been over an hour. Bingo. Healer. Move it all the way down over here. And rotate it. Alright, boys. Now, since we are done with the Bluey and the bingo, I'm going to do one last thing. That's I'm going to first save the bingo PSD. Then the next thing is I'm going to remove the mask from this. I'm going to save this as a TGA. I totally forgot to do this with Bluey. Totally forgot to do this with Bluey. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing real quick. I guess I'll just do both of them. Why not? Might as well. But this is basically going to be what is going to be the texture file. Pretty much. This right here. This was just to edit it. To make all the adjustments to it. And then this is actually what I'm going to be putting inside the actual game. So I use the PSD, which is this. To, edit, make alterations if I want to change anything, like I said with the Bluey one, and even with this one I could change it at any point if I really wanted to. And then this is just for the texture, pretty much. So as I'm getting Bluey, I suppose, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and awesome. I know this was kind of interesting. It wasn't really like one of those videos that I would normally do. Because like I said, I literally did one for Carlino Casagrande, but that was all the way back, like in 2021, I think it was, that was a thing. So it was definitely not too long ago, but it was long enough to where I'm sure a lot of new people are here and they're probably confused as to why the hell I'm doing this. But regardless, I'm just going to go and make the finishing touches to Bluey. And as I do that, I will bid you guys farewell. So thank you guys so much for watching. And this has been Taylor. And as I saved Bluey TGA, we'll go and see you guys soon. Take care, everybody.